Good evening, Mayor, City Council members, City staff, and residents of the City of Pico Rivera. Thank you for your attention as we provide a brief presentation to support EarthDay.org through a proclamation to restore our Earth. Earth Day was founded in 1970 and included environmental teach-ins nationwide that educated Americans about environmental and conservation issues and connected those issues to their health and well-being. On April 22, 1970, 20 million Americans took to the streets, parks, and auditoriums to call for a healthy, sustainable environment in massive coast-to-coast rallies. Thousands of universities organized demonstrations and teach-ins against the deterioration of the environment. Over the next half-century, countless important environmental events have happened on Earth Day and because of Earth Day, such as the creation of the United States Environmental Protection Agency, the passage of the National Environmental Education Act, the Occupational Safety and Health Act, the Clean Air Act and Clean Water Act, the Endangered Species Act, the Federal Insecticide, Fungicide, and Rodenticide Act, and internationally, the recent signing of the Paris Agreement occurred on Earth Day. Our Earth Day 2021 theme is Restore Our Earth, which focuses on natural processes, emerging green technologies, and innovative thinking that can restore the world's ecosystems. Climate change and other environmental degradations have broken our natural systems, leading to new and fatal diseases, as well as a breakdown of the global economy. But just as climate change and coronavirus painfully remind us of the harm we've caused, Restore Our Earth reminds us of the opportunities that lay ahead. We must restore our Earth, not just because we care about the natural world, but because we live on it. Every one of us needs a healthy Earth to support our jobs, livelihoods, health and survival, and happiness. Some of the long-term effects of global climate change in the United States, according to the third and fourth National Climate Assessment reports that were done by NASA, are changes will continue through this century and beyond, and depend primarily on the amount of heat-trapping gases emitted globally. Temperatures will continue to rise and will not be uniform or smooth across the country or over time. Frost-free and growing season will lengthen, affecting ecosystems and agriculture, where an increase of more than 8 weeks is projected for the western U.S. Changes in precipitation patterns that include more winter and spring precipitation for the northern U.S. and less for the southwest. Droughts and heat waves in the southwest are projected to become more intense as temperatures rise and soil moisture reduces. Hurricanes will become stronger and more intense. Sea level will rise 1 to 8 feet by the year 2100 as a direct result of added water from melting land ice and the expansion of seawater as it warms. The Arctic is expected to become essentially ice-free in summer before mid-century. Specifically in the southwest U.S., we see increased heat, drought, and insect outbreaks that are all linked to climate change that have in turn increased wildfires, declining water supplies, reduced agricultural yields, health impacts in cities due to heat, such as heat-aggravated illness, respiratory illness, insect-transmitted diseases, access to safe food and water, safety during extreme weather conditions, and flooding, and erosions in coastal areas are all additional concerns. The city and community health profile for the city of Pico Rivera was developed by the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health and provides local level data on multiple aspects of health, environmental justice, and access to health care. Some shocking statistics in the 2018 release are 8% of our children ages 17 years and younger are diagnosed with asthma, which is 5% higher than the best performing city and 1% higher than LA County. Pico Rivera falls into the 49th percentile of the California Healthy Places Index Clean Environment Score, a composite measure of pollution that was developed by the Public Health Alliance of Southern California that shows the city as fitting closer into the higher pollution burden category. It is based on the average levels of 4 common environmental pollutants used in California Environmental Protection Agency's Cal EnviroScreen 3.0 tool. The 4 pollutants considered in the Clean Environment Score are fine particles in the air, ground level ozone, diesel particulate matter in the air, and groundwater contamination. All of these particulates are emitted from motor vehicles, industrial facilities, oil and gas wells, electric utilities, gasoline vapors, and chemical solvents. Our groundwater can become contaminated by gasoline, oil, road salts, and other chemicals. The CalEnviro Screen is a mapping tool that helps identify California communities that are most affected by many sources of pollution and where people are often especially vulnerable to pollution's effects. The CalEnviro Screen uses environmental, health, and socioeconomic information to produce scores for every census tract in the state. The scores are mapped so that different communities can be compared. An area with a high score is one that experiences a much higher pollution burden than areas with low scores. The CalEnviro Screen ranks communities based on data that are available from state and federal government sources. Our CalEnviro Screen 3.0 score is 41.74 and ranges up to 59.17, which puts us at a pollution burden percentile of 70.58 to 97.13. The Local Development and Sustainability Business Plan, the LDSBP, delivers a strategic framework for Prime's organizational and operational objectives and provides a comprehensive roadmap to reduce greenhouse gas emissions with a climate action plan. In order to support California's clean energy goals, Prime is obligated to reach the following targets: 60% renewable portfolio standards by 2030, then 100% RPS by 2045, according to SB 100, and 65% of those RPS obligations need to be met through long-term contracts beginning in 2021, according to SB 350. This statewide climate change strategy takes an economy-wide view towards GHG emissions and includes the following pillars: a 50% reduction in the use of gas and diesel in vehicles, meeting 50% of energy generation from renewable sources, doubling energy efficiency goals for existing buildings and making heating fuels cleaner, reducing short-lived climate pollutants, managing state lands so they may act as a carbon sink. The table before you shows the GHG emissions profile for the city of Pico Rivera in 2018, disaggregated across various emissions sectors. The total GHG emissions for the year 2018 was 359,195 metric tons of CO2 equivalent. The Global Day of Conversation is a coordinated opportunity for local government officials worldwide to engage their constituents in a constructive dialogue about issues related to the environment. Roundtable events involving relevant policymakers, experts, and stakeholders are held to discuss the importance, current state, and strategies to restore our Earth. The goal is to educate people on the impacts of climate change and the benefits of climate literacy to empower them to create healthier, more sustainable communities. Environmental education is the engine for creating new jobs, technologies, and the green economy. We need to increase environmental awareness through effective policies and environmental education. This starts in our cities. Everyone must join the conversation to bring forth a strong green economy and future. This Earth Day, Prime leads the city in getting the word out about Earth Day through social media posts, distribution of tools to our employees to help understand and participate in the 5 pillars to restore our Earth, which are the Canopy Project, Food and Environment Project, the Great Global Cleanup, Climate Literacy, and Global Earth Challenge. We join the 3 days of climate action from April 20th through the 22nd and other virtual Earth Day activities. We released an ad in La Opinion. We're signing the proclamation to partner with earthday.org for all of the city of Pico Rivera. And we are creating a video message from our mayor on actions we can all take to help restore our Earth. We are happy to answer any questions you have, and thank you for your time. Happy Earth Month.